Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Good evening, lovely people. I hope you're well. Welcome back to another live match preview. My name is Callan. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure that you subscribe, comment, and like. Hope you're good, guys. Once again, my camera is messing about. Typical, innit? Can't get the service nowadays, eh? Hope you're all well, though. First and foremost, big up to Man Like Matt for the show yesterday. I've watched some of it back, haven't watched all of it back. But what I have watched back seemed like a very good show. So big up to Matt, as always. It will just be me on the preview today, so bear with me. First and foremost, crazy. Haaland went absolutely off tonight, didn't he? 5 goals. But if I'm searching for positives out of that, maybe Gvardiol, his price might come down in the summer. You never know. You never know. I'm clutching at straws, but hey ho, I gotta do what I gotta do, innit? But as the title suggests, people, can Liverpool pull off the impossible? We've seen Liverpool 3-0 down to AC Milan at half-time and go on to lift the Champions League trophy. We've seen Liverpool down 3-0 to Barcelona after the first leg, beat them 4-0 in the second leg, and go on to lift a trophy. Liverpool are trailing Real Madrid 5-2 at the moment. 3-goal deficit, and the second leg is at the Bernabeu. Now, look, I think you all know my answer, but football is a crazy game, and we're one of the crazy teams in the crazy game. We went from beating Manchester United 7-0 to losing to Bournemouth. Let that sink in, people. We went from beating a team who were seen to be on the outskirts of challenging for the league 7-0 and then lost to a team who started the day 20th. Liverpool is a crazy outfit right now, and nothing proved how crazy we are as a team as much as that first leg against Real Madrid. Within the space of 20 minutes, we were 2-0 up and cruising. We were battering Real Madrid from pillar to post. They had nothing for us. After 90 or so minutes, we found ourselves 5-2 down, conceding stupid goals. Vinicius Jr.'s first goal was brilliantly taken, but let's be honest, given too much space in the box. The second one, Alisson makes an absolute howler. And look, I'll be real with you, I've seen a few people still going at Gomez for Alisson's one. That's all on Alisson. Alisson could have kicked that anywhere, and he decided to kick it into Vinicius. That is all on Alisson. The third goal was the free kick that people seem to be blaming Trent for. Not Trent's fault. Not Trent's fault. That is down to the system and the setup of the free kick. Not Trent's fault. He was marking his zone. He didn't do anything wrong. None of the players who were standing all in a line decided to attack the ball, and we conceded a goal from it. A poor goal again. The fourth goal was a deflection because Gomez was turning his back on play and we were too passive in our defending. And then the fifth goal was just a calamity in all aspects. Poor. But we have a chance to try and make it right. Now, there's two ways of looking at this. Do we try and go for the win on the night, which I think we should, or do we try and go through? In an ideal world, you try and go for the second. You go for the latter. I think you have to try and go for the first and then see if the latter is achievable. If we go out there to try and beat Real Madrid 3-0 just to take it to extra time, they will carve us up. They will. There's no two ways about it. They will carve us up. If we try and nick an early goal, sit on it for a little bit, see if we can invite some pressure, and then maybe hit them on a counter attack, then maybe, just maybe, we can try and grab a second and then maybe push for the third. But a lot in this game depends on how Real Madrid are going to set up. They're going to be in front of their own fans. I don't think they're going to try and play for a 0-0. If this was the reverse and they were coming to Anfield, oh, believe you me, they're parking the bus. And rightly so. You got a 5-2 lead. What are you coming to attack for? Don't need to. Pick us off if you need to on the break. This is the Bernabeu. Standards are high at the Bernabeu. Their fans want to be entertained. Ancelotti is known for being very good at stifling managers, especially Jurgen Klopp, it seems. But he also knows at hand he's got a bit of a buffer there to go out and his players can express themselves, keep the ball, transition the play. So is the tie over? In theory, no. Do I think we're going to get through? No. Don't. Got to be completely transparent with you guys. I don't think we'll get through, which is annoying because I can't remember the last time we went into a Champions League second leg where I thought the tie was over. Let that sink in, guys. Jurgen Klopp's first season in the Champions League was 17-18, got to the final. Second season, 18-19, got to the final. Third season, 19-20, got knocked out by Atletico, but we were only 1-0 down from the first leg, and we all thought we could make it through. The following season, Real Madrid beat us 3-1 at their place. 2-0 was not insurmountable, especially with the away goal at the time. Last season, got to the final. This season, it feels as though we're going to get knocked out before the second leg even starts. That's a damning statement on what's happened this season and what the squad and the management have done. That's not good enough. I'm not saying we've got to compete for the Champions. No, in fact, you know, scrap that. I am saying I want to compete for the Champions League every season. I'm not going to continue being nice about it. I want to win every trophy, and I want to win every trophy every season. But I understand that it's not always possible. You've got some fantastic teams in the Champions League, one of which are playing tomorrow night. Bayern Munich, Man City. We saw what they're capable of tonight. So I don't expect us to win or get to the final every season. What I don't expect is for us to be going into the second leg of a game and not having a chance, in my opinion, of getting through. That's not good enough. This has to be the last time this happens under Klopp's watch or any other manager's watch. We aren't that team to be just getting battered from pillar to post. That's poor. So, on to the opposition. Their last game they played, they won, was against Espanyol. They went 1-0 down after 8 minutes, but they hit back. Vinny Jr., Militao in the 39th, and then a player we've been linked with, Marco Asensio, rounded things off in stoppage time. Once again, that shows that they do not start games quickly. Teams can get at them. And barring us making mistakes and being passive, I think we're talking about the opposite situation right now. We could have done to them what we did to Manchester United. Maybe not 7, definitely 4 or 5. They were there for the taking. But we took our foot off the gas and we became very silly and passive. So who do I think will start for Real Madrid? So I'm just going to bring up something I prepared earlier. See what you guys think. And who I think they will start. So hope you guys can see that. So I think they're obviously going to go Courtois in goal. I think they're going to go Carvajal, Rudiger, Militao, and I think they'll go Nacho left back. If anyone watched the watch long in the first leg, me and Monts were doing it before Matt jumped in, and I can't remember who it was that got injured, but someone got injured, I believe, and had to come off, and he went left back, Nacho that is, and it took away a lot from Salah's game, because if you've got a right-footed left back against an inverted winger, you're always coming into their strong side. Is what we saw Rafa Benitez do back in the day against Messi, when Messi first always breaking through and he played, it was Alaba, shout out to Abdus, it was Alaba. A shout out to the rest of you guys, AJ Reacts and Onengi. Sorry if I butchered your name, bro. Nacho did a great job when he came on. We saw Arbeloa do it to Lionel Messi when we played them back in the Champions League under Rafa Benitez's watch. It really does make a difference. I personally don't think. I know Mendy's back, but is there a need to rush him back for this game? You can have him on the bench, and if things start going a bit bad for them, they can always bring him on. Remember, they can change formation and go to 5 at the back if they need to. Bring on Mendy, drop Nacho into centre back, and go 3 at the back or 5 at the back, whichever way you want to see it. So I think they'll start Nacho in this game. Remember, they're not chasing anything in this game. As long as they don't concede 3 without reply, we don't go to extra time. In midfield, I think it'll be Tchouaméni who's back now, Camavinga and Modric. I think they'll play Modric because they'll want that extra bit of control in there. And we've seen, look, he's 37, but the guy's an alien. He is absolutely phenomenal. One of the greatest midfielders of football, full stop. Doesn't get the flowers I think he deserves. I think up top, obviously, Vinny and Benzema pick themselves. And then I think they'll go Valverde on the right, because that way they'll have Rodrigo there in reserve if they absolutely need him, which they might not. But that's how I think Real Madrid will line up. In terms of Liverpool, I think this is how Klopp will line up. And again, I want to make it clear, this is not how I would line up, but I'm not the guy who gets paid the big bucks, nor am I anything close to as great as Jurgen Klopp is. Right, Alisson in goal, Trent right back, Konate, Virgil, and Robbo. I could go on a little rant about Virgil. I could go on a little rant about Trent. But let's be honest. He can't play. Hold on. Is Bajcetic and Hendo are out? Okay. That's throwing the cat amongst the pigeons. Raw. No Stefan Savic Bajcetic and no Jordan Henderson. Oh, we're in the mud. You guys didn't tell me this before the stream started. We're in the mud. Oh, what's the point of me doing this preview, guys? None of you thought to warn me, nah? You lot just got me out here talking casually, and no one thought, you know what? Let's just warn Cal that Bajcetic and Henderson are out. Who the hell are we playing tomorrow? Oh, man. You lot really got me out here like this. This is what you lot are doing to me now, yeah? All right, Kop-Ish community. All right. Wow. Is it going to be Milner against Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Modric? I don't want to see that. You're right, Eunice. Artur's not even in the Champions League squad. I can't believe you lot hung me out to dry like this. No one jumped in my DMs. Sadiq, I'm looking at you, bro. You know we're boys, bro. Granted, I've not checked my DMs for a little while, but you could have done the madness, started calling me on Insta or something, and you could have been like, Cal, just cancel the preview. We ain't got midfielders. Who on earth are we? We got to go 4-2-3-1, man. We got to go 4-2-3-1. I'm going to have to do this on the fly now. I can't believe this. Only Liverpool Football Club would do this to us, innit? I love the club, but geez, they really don't make it easy for us sometimes. All right. I'm going to go. I think we got to go 4-2-3-1. All right. I think it's going to be Fabinho and it's got to be Naby Keita. Got to be Naby Keita. That's wild. I think Nunes will play on the right. No, sorry. I think Salah will obviously play on the right. Nunes on the left. So let me fill that in for you guys. Salah, Nunes. I think we'll go Gakpo in the 10. And if that's the case, I think Jota will start. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We've kind of got nothing to lose. With all due respect, guys, I know you're not on the Naby trainer. Neither am I. I jumped off the Naby train a little while ago. I think he should have been sold last summer, and he wasn't. Guys, none of you can sit here. Please, guys, work with me here. None of you guys can sit here and tell me you want to see a midfield of Fabinho and Milner going up against Real Madrid. And with all due respect, I'm putting Harvey Elliott in there, and I'm not putting Curtis Jones in either. Oh, man. I can't believe you lot made me do a preview for this. This is rough. AM9, Carvalho. Look, I'll be honest with you. I feel so sorry for Carvalho. I don't think we should play Carvalho in this game. I think we kind of need to build Carvalho's confidence up. Even when he looked like when he was coming on, he just didn't look happy. He looked deflated. He looked like he was playing for a manager that he knew doesn't trust him how he'd want to be trusted. If you're asking if this is my team or this is Klopp's team, it's now changed from Klopp's team to my team. I've got to be honest with you guys. It has. Because I know Klopp's going to play Milner. I know he is. But he can't be playing Milner in this game. I'm sorry. Football gossip, I don't want to see Bobby as an 8. I love Bobby. My favourite Liverpool player. He ain't an 8. He ain't got the legs to play 8. He's just about got legs to play 10 in our system. It's got to be Gakpo and Jota. I know we ain't going to have nothing on the bench if we chasing a goal late and it's 2-0, for example. But at this point, I kind of don't care. Like we've got to get some sort of semblance of looking a bit like a Liverpool team that's going to Real Madrid. We've got to do something. We can't just go over there and get smashed. I don't want to be doing a stream tomorrow night with Matt and we're just like, what happened there? Like, what the hell happened to Liverpool? Oh, man. Well, people, I mean, that's thrown me. I'm guessing Bichetic and Hendo are ill, right? AM9, Artur's not a part of the Champions League squad. He got removed from the Champions League squad. Let me ask you guys a question. Would anyone play Ox in this game? I'm not trying to be funny when I ask, would anyone play Ox? Because I'm not against it. He's got to be on the bench. I know that much. Hold on. Is Benzema actually injured? Because they said that last time and he wasn't. Sorry, I'm a little bit thrown off, as you guys can tell. What's Bichetic's injury, if you don't mind me asking, guys? Hendo, I'm guessing, is illness, right? What's Bichetic's injury? Yeah, Benzema's definitely going to be fit. Yeah. Indian Scouser says, Ancelotti said he was always going to be fit for this game. It's hip. Where's Chris Angel? Why is it we keep on getting hip injuries? And this happened in training. What is going on? I got to take some water, man. I should have had something stronger today. Oh, man. I should have had something stronger. I'm a 90s baby, so shout out to everyone who's a 90s baby. What are these lot doing in training? Is it flipping gladiators? Do you lot remember gladiators with Wolverine and Shadow and all them lot? Is this what we're doing in training? I swear to you, I cannot think of more players that get injured from a team in training than Liverpool. It is ridiculous. Is this Takeshi's Castle? Is this total wipeout? Is this Warriors? What on earth is going on? I get you want to train intense so you match that in the game, but come on, what is going on here? Stefan is 18. At the age of 18, I could fall down the stairs and bounce back like nothing happened. For you to be 18 and getting hip injuries, that's not good. That either means he's being overplayed or he's been played while he's been not fully fit. Either way is not good, is it? So our best midfielder since we returned from World Cup is now injured for 2 weeks. So there's no guarantee he'll be back for the 3-game running. I don't want to turn this into a Klopp conversation or Pep Linder's conversation or training conversation, but we really have to have some conversations come end of the season, man, because something ain't right. Something really isn't right. It's not good. It's really not good. Do you guys see any of the youth players potentially getting on the bench and getting a try? I know, if I'm not mistaken, Ben Doak had a head clash today, so he's obviously not going to be available. Musialski's underneath the basement, it seems. Guys, I don't know what's going on with Liverpool at the moment, man. As I said, shout out to man like Matt, because I know he did the show yesterday and people called in and expressed their fears and concerns. Vince's viewpoint, Luis Diaz might be back. I do not want to even see him on the bench. I've made this very clear from the beginning of his injury. The second one I'm talking about. Let Luis Diaz have the rest of the season off, please. Please, guys. Just let him have the rest of the season off. Let him get back to being fully fit, fully confident, fully comfortable before we throw him in to a top 4 race. It's not fair on him. It's not fair on the club. Be smarter, be wiser, guys. Oh, man. Well, I guess all that's left for me to do is do score prediction. I'll read out Super Chats first. Hate says, there is better chance of me weeing on the floor and using that projectile using that projectile as a jetpack than us going through. That would be some powerful stuff if you could. Shout out to yourself. John Conway, as always, says, big up Callum. Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 2. It's not impossible. Well, I'm not going to lie. It is impossible now considering the midfield situation. H says, I hope everyone is ready for Milner, Flacco, pivot. No one's ever going to be ready for that. Josh says, I don't think we can, but I'm still turning up. No, look, we've got to back our team, guys. We have to back our team. They're our team. In victory, in defeat, in love, dislike, you back your team. Doesn't mean you don't call out the nonsense that's happening, but you back your team. I will always back Liverpool Football Club. Always. Love this club. Outside of my family, friends, one of my biggest loves. That being said, you have to call out when you see certain things going wrong. So, score predictions. Once again, can't believe I'm doing this. I hate to say it, guys. I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. I think it's going to be 3-1 Real Madrid. Yeah, 3-1 Real Madrid. So that'll be what? 8-3 on aggregate. That's embarrassing, isn't it? That's not pretty. No one wants that. Oh, no one wants that. 8-3, guys. Shout out to yourself, Endman TV. Guys, make sure you go and shout out and subscribe to Endman's TV's channel. Big up, bro. Sorry I didn't make the call-in show. No problem, bro. We'll get you in on Friday, man. We need to get you on Friday. Oh, yeah. Aaron says Kelleher injured too. Yeah. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind going to one of these training sessions to see what actually happens, because at this rate, it feels like these lot are just told to run into literal brick walls and see who survives. Boy, oh boy. People, we are back tomorrow night for the live match watch along. Real Madrid versus Liverpool, second leg. If you have any empathy, if you have any love in your heart you'll join us for that watch along. You'll support us as well as the club, but you'll support us because we'll have our face on this camera that I'm pointing at, talking and watching the game live as it unfolds. Well, you guys get to, switch off the TV if you want. Get to not watch the game if you want. So all I'm going to ask you is please just tune in tomorrow, smash the like button, and every 5 or 10 minutes or so, just go, Cal, Matt, it's going to be all right. I know it won't be all right, but me seeing those words on the screen will let me know that there's love in your hearts, there's empathy, there's sympathy. So once again, guys, just tune in tomorrow. Every 5 or so minutes, every 5-10 minutes, just literally go, Matt, Cal, it's going to be all right. Sean P. Casey says, we shall be there, we shall stand together. Precisely. So Sean, I'm hoping to see you in the chat tomorrow. We stand together. Guys, don't leave me and Matt by ourselves tomorrow. Connoisseur, you're going to see Angie Stone at O2. Lucky for some. People. As always, massive shout out to you all. Please do smash the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't as well. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. And yeah. See you tomorrow evening, people. Have a great night's sleep or enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Thanks as always for the support. Stay safe, stay blessed. My name is Callum, representing Team Kop-Ish for our people. Take care. Support us tomorrow. Help us.